This is XTV on my94x.com.
Tom, good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, Ralphie. How are you?
I'm very well. You look rather snazzy in the jumpsuit. Do you wear that just to go food shopping as well?
No, I try not to. We'd get stopped every 2 seconds in the stores.
Yeah, you look all like a pilot. I mean, those are really cool sunglasses too. I love the look, and because you're a pilot, that's why.
Well, it's all part of the act, so we enjoy doing it.
Is there a reason, like when you're in the planes, is the jumpsuit there because A, it looks good, and also B, out of necessity? Is it the right thing to wear when you're doing what you're doing?
Well, actually, it's flame retardant.
Yeah.
The part we don't like to talk about, but it is a safety mechanism as well. So, and it's made in such a way that it doesn't catch everything. It's a one-piece suit. And
you're a Long Island guy. You're going to be flying in the air show. You're going to be landing and taking off from the airport right here, Republic Airport. You're a Garden City guy. It's kind of like you're running a quick errand.
Oh, this is great. We start our air show season in April, but we're just thrilled to get back to Long Island. This is our hometown. A lot of the pilots on the team are either live here now or were born here, have roots here, and love coming back.
Do you get to stay at home when you do the shows on Long Island, or do you have to stay in a hotel?
If they'll let me, I do.
Good, good. Well, you're part of the GEICO Skytypers. Tell everybody who is not familiar with what it is you do, what it is you do.
Well, it's a 6-plane team of pilots and aircraft. We fly a precision air show that we do around the country, and we skytype as well. And, of course, if you're from this area, skytyping should be very familiar to you. We put out giant well, of course, we invented text messaging, as you know. We put out giant text messages in the sky. They're 1,000 feet high, 8 miles long, and they can be seen for as much as 15 miles.
That's really cool. How do you come up with the letters? You just release the smoke at a certain... It's like you're flying and you're releasing smoke and you're doing tricks and...
Well, fortunately, there's 5 airplanes. We help each other out. It's kind of like the printer in your house. There's a dot matrix. The center airplane houses a computer, a laptop computer, sends a signal out, and I just see the smoke go out. Fortunately, the way I spell, we're better off having a computer. We can do spell check.
Well, you're not doing text messaging like we text message. It isn't like LOL or, TTYL when you're all done. Is that because some of the surprises we might see?
But actually, Ralph, we do try to keep it short because the shorter the message, the better it's remembered. And when we put the GEICO message out, of course, everybody knows. And of course, I have to tell you that sky typing, so easy.
Oh, even a caveman can do it?
There you go.
Sure. When you practice these maneuvers, it's very intense, I'm assuming. The show looks like it's seamless and flawless, but I can imagine the amount of training that must go into this, Tom.
Most of the pilots have either military background. Of course, I flew for a police department on Long Island for 30-some-odd years, so everyone has formation experience in their background already, because there are times when we're just a few feet apart, and we have to really be careful.
The choreographing is so interesting. How do you choreograph that kind of stuff? Is it kind of similar to the way, like, one of the people on Dancing with the Stars will choreograph a routine? It's because it's very, laid out and all that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. This show is laid out well in advance. It's approved by the FAA, and move by move, we practice the entire season. Coming up to, we put months and months of practice. We do walkthroughs. We walk around the ramp and just to familiarize yourself with every facet of the routine.
Now, where do you guys practice in the off-season? Out west or around here?
Right here. Well, Long Islanders, we practice out by Calverton, off the shore, or by Jones Beach. So this is truly home for us.
That's awesome. And what are some of the things that we can look forward to seeing in the air show?
Well, there's some world-class aerobatic acts. John Klatt, David Windmiller, Sean Tucker. I mean, these are all people that perform all over the country. They're premier aerobatic pilots. So the Warrior group, Chris Baranaska is flying his P-51. So Air Power Museum. There's some pretty heavy equipment that'll be at this show, so you'll enjoy it.
Is there a possible way I could get you guys to maybe skytype my name up there, Ralphie across Jones Beach?
I think we could do that.
Nice. And I have one more question, and it's probably one of the most ridiculous questions you're ever going to be asked. When you're in the plane, do you have air conditioning?
Yeah, just slide the canopy open.
All right.
These are 1940 vintage, so
sure.
It's tough to do. You don't think about it. You're too busy up there. You're working.
Is that true? Because I can imagine it might get kind of hot up there, but you are so busy and so focused on what you're doing that it really doesn't bother you?
Sure. Some people see it differently, but, we have marks along the shoreline that we have to follow. You have to be at a certain altitude, a certain airspeed. And, of course, while we're doing all this, we're spreading the GEICO message all over town. So we go before the show, skytyping, and then we come back down and do the precision flying act that we do.
It sounds like a lot of fun. And as you know, don't forget, 15 minutes will save you 15% on your car insurance. And your plane insurance, too. Tom, look forward to seeing you all weekend long at the air show at Jones Beach. And thanks to our friends at Bethpage Federal Credit Union. And, of course, GEICO as well. And you look really sharp in that jumpsuit. I'd like one.
I'll see what I can do for you, Ralphie. We got a bunch of stuff. We'll get you set up.
Well, thank you very much for coming in today, Tom. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.